I am the communications director for A Good Egg Dining Group. I coordinate the public relations and social media strategies for Good Egg.
Why we have this role is it's kind of a long story. Sheri contacted me and said, "You need this. You need me to work for your company. You need to create this position." So we thought about it for 3 or 4 weeks, and Sheri came and pitched our group, and she was hired on the spot. So there wasn't any, well, what if, what's this going to cost? What are her duties going to be? Her job description is her actual proposal. I think I've forwarded more emails to her in the last 2 weeks than I've ever forwarded emails in my life. This media communications director, with social media and anything that we do, our voice in the community is what it's really about. And she's really taking that voice, a presence that she's creating a presence for A Good Egg Dining Group, which before it was just kind of, split up between, 6 or 7, 8 people for 7 properties, and it just wasn't an effective way to do things. So have we perfected it? No. Will we perfect it in 6 months? No. But I think we're all after the same thing here, and it's going to be a great relationship moving forward.
Bringing me on board is going to help everybody, not in just the way that I will grow, branding and image type stuff, but freeing up Heather and Keith and Robert to do their jobs better is going to strengthen Good Egg.
There's always been a problem with 1 unit, 2 unit, even 3 unit restaurants in deciding on which type of media to use, whether it be print, TV, radio, whatever. The answer's always been everything's too expensive, because it really is. You don't want to pay for, you want to know what you're paying for, and the deal is, let's find something we can always track if we're going to pay for it. We need to know something. How many customers are coming in? What are those customers? What's this program costing us per customer, kind of thing. So 10 years ago, that was the question, and 5 years ago, the same thing. But I would say 2 years ago, when I became familiar with Twitter and Facebook especially, and then Urban Spoon and Yelp and these other media outlets and review sites and food bloggers and everything else, it seems to me that Twitter was almost created for restaurants. I can't think of an industry where it applies on a day-to-day basis, whether it be for specials, which a lot of people use social media for specials to give people deals because people are looking for deals. But it's more of just a voice and a way to listen to our customers more than anything else. So we've really backed off of most everything else we're doing, and really kind of putting all of our good eggs in one basket on this deal with Sheri, and saying let's take a different route. Even when restaurants jumped on Twitter and Facebook, that's taking a different route, but we're going one step beyond that and really hiring a professional to move forward with this.
And there's a real big buy-in between early adopters of technology and foodies, and they tend to be a similar audience or the same people, and we've really found that to be true in Oklahoma City. I mean, you just see the restaurant scene has exploded in a happy way over the last few years, and I really think, especially in the last 18 months, it's due to Twitter and being able to converse with other foodies. There's not like a place for foodies to hang out, but now there is. They've got this giant Twitter chat room. When I did my proposal, I thought, I've got all these great ideas and this is what they need, and it almost looks quaint now compared to what their actual needs are. And I feel, I've told Keith this a couple times in the last couple weeks, I feel like I'm taking a sip of water from a fire hydrant. There's so much happening in Good Egg that there's so many stories I can't wait to tell once I can kind of get my arms around communication. I want to tell the world about all the things that are happening with Good Egg, but I also want to get some great lines of communications built with the people who work for the company and do some internal stuff to bring us closer together as a team.
Is there less face time, or are people still interested in the personalities of people? A question I answered for myself, a year ago was, who do we use as our Facebook or our Twitter avatars? Do we use people's faces? Do we use logos? Do we use the pictures of the property? And it all brought me, full circle. And I said, it's really, people are interested in the personalities. They want to know what's going on inside the four walls, whether it be of Red Prime Steak or Pops or Market C. And they want to see these stories. They want to know, well, our chef at Good Egg Dining Group is really interested in, a Made in Oklahoma coalition, and this is what he's doing. He's going to France in October, or what do they do in their spare time? I think all that's what the public wants. And it's easy to talk about and to talk about yourself if you like doing that. If the things you like to do, it's really genuine more than, hey, come in because I've got the cheapest drink tonight, that kind of deal.
You are your brand, and I like that Good Egg is on board with that notion. We have a lot of personalities, and everybody has their own distinct niche in Twitter, so you get a good idea of who the Good Eggs all are. And it's just a glimpse into the kind of quality that Good Egg emphasizes, whether it be quality of food or quality of people or quality of philosophy.